Welcome back to another installment of Professor Charles's Law. Shooby-doo-doo. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to another installment of Professor Charles that's live today. And today I got some news, literally. And I was just saying to myself, like, did we have to wait until the end of the season of The Flash? So let's talk about what I have found out about one of my favorite DCCW shows out right now. The news that we found out, it's not shocking. It's not like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, or oh, really? Y'all gonna stop at season this? So now a lot of you guys don't know Flash will finally be ending at season 8. So I think personally it's a great idea because like with all the different members like exiting Team Flash, like Joe West is still kind of a question mark, like Raggy trying to figure out like is Joe West gonna be in season 8 or no. I'm not really for sure. It's still kind of a mystery amongst us. So I think, I'm like really trying to figure that out, and I'm not really for sure about Joe. But I know Carlos Valdez, that plays the best friend of the Flash, also known as Vibe, is done with the show. Season 7 is the final season that we will actually see him play in. But I mean, we knew it was coming. Like, my man don't have powers no more. His powers is based off technology he uses now. He's not even meta. He took a vaccine and he's not a meta no more, okay? So it was like, what else can he do? He's not really a viable member of Team Flash. And I love how they threw Chester in there. So Chester's pretty much the new brainy, cool black guy that's a living black hole. Better sidekick for the Flash. At least he has powers, unlike the Vibe. You know what I'm saying? The next piece of information is another person that left or is exiting the show. Reverse Flash. Tom Carvin played the excellence. When I mean excellence, Reverse Flash for the longest. I mean, the man has been in season 1 all the way up to season 7. He's played all these different versions of the different Wells, and I was like, I'm gonna miss him. I'm really gonna miss him playing Reverse Flash. I thought he did a fantastic job, but let's honestly, we can't drag this on forever, okay? I didn't want to literally see a season 8 and he's like literally back. Okay, we seen that in season 6, and I'm like, do we need to see him in season 8? No. But now let's talk about some other news about this too with the Flash. With the members exiting, I got a feeling, this is like really a prediction, that Team Flash, with them leaving, season 8 will focus on Bart and Nora. Because Nora and Bart will be the kids of Barry Allen and Iris Allen, you know what I'm saying? Or Iris West, I should say. And I think that works out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, really, honestly, like, the Flash has done just about everything it's done for the comics, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? They had the Speed Forces, they had the multiverse, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what else can they do to make a show interesting? But I think season 8 will definitely be interesting because I think this is going to be dealing with them dealing with their children, their actual children, okay? Like, I get the Speed Forces are their artificial children. We'll just say stepchildren. Stepchildren sounds better versus artificial children. But I think it definitely could work for the show. Will I miss some of the actors that were a part of the main cast? Of course. I'm gonna miss the guy that played Vibe. I think he did a really good job playing Vibe. Also known as Cisco. But you know, to each his own. And maybe it's time for that person to go venture off and do other type of movies and TV shows. Also with Tom Carverin, I really did enjoy his character, even when he wasn't Reverse Flash and he was the other versions of himself as the other Tom Wells. Of course, definitely probably will be missed in the show, but realistically, I think season 8 needed something different, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like season 7 right now for The Flash, but I think they needed a new approach. You know what I'm saying? And what is a better approach is to have Barry become a family man, like a real family man, not, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. And also, if I know, and I'm not for sure, this is still a speculation, if Joe is officially gone, it's gonna be disappointing, man. I really like Joe. Joe was like this. He loved his son-in-law. You know what I'm saying? You can see the appreciation he had for his son-in-law. His son-in-law had the same appreciation for him. And I think literally I was like, well, maybe it's time for him to find some other projects too. You know, actors sometimes they get to a point where they don't want to play in a show for a lengthy amount of seasons, and we have to understand that because we're so used to like, yo, I like this character, stay, and you're just like, no, they don't want to stay. They don't want to stay. Stop. Pump your brakes. Stop. They don't want to stay. You can't make them stay. But I really hope that this works out for The Flash season 8. I'm still kind of on the fence about season 8, but let's talk about some other news I know about season 8. So season 8 will start off with The Flash, and it will be a 5-episode crossover. 5 episodes crossover, yes. So hopefully this season, I guess they really say, you know what, we gonna try to end The Flash. Now here's the only thing that I'm still kind of worried about. I don't want to see The Flash be sacrificed as a messiah type of character like they did with Arrow. I think that was the only thing that kind of like made me a little bit mad about the last season of Arrow. Even though I still enjoyed it, I was like, I don't want Flash to be sacrificed as a messiah. But I'm like, okay, this is totally fine. Actors, like I said, they have their own way of doing things. But I really hope that this change helps the show. Even though certain characters are leaving the show. Also, I'm just curious to see how season 7 is gonna end. Like, there's still a few more episodes. Like, literally, season 7 like is gonna end like sometime in, I think they said July. And I'm like, okay, so like I said, hopefully season 7 is still, like I said, it was an interesting season 7. I'm like, you know, still like invested into the show, literally. But I really hope that season 8 works out with certain characters are exiting. And like I said, it's like the original, the OG Team Flash is kind of leaving. So now you gotta get used to the children. Like I said, pretty much Iris and Bart. Not Iris and Bart, excuse me, Nora and Bart, forgive me. And hopefully it works. Like I said, you know, sometimes, you know, change is a good thing. Sometimes change is a bad thing. But I think the direction they're going with this is going to focus on maybe teaching his children how to be speedsters. That's what I'm getting from season 8. I'm like, okay, season 8. But until next time, guys, it's your boy, Professor Charles S. Live. You tell me, are you happy about this news I presented to you? Until next time, guys, have a great day, and I am out.
Subscribe, comment, like. Thanks for watching.